The episode opens right in the heat of danger. Da Rim is cornered by the ruthless loan sharks, trembling in fear. Just as things look hopeless, the door crashes open. It's Ji Hyuk. He doesn't just pay them off, he physically intervenes, looking like a total warrior. Overwhelmed by the fear and relief, Da Rim's legs give out. Without hesitating, Ji Hyuk scoops her up in his arms, bridal style, and carries her out of that hellhole. However, the drama doesn't end at the door. As Ji Hyuk drives her home to ensure she's safe, San-woo, her neighbor and fake husband, watches from the shadows. Seeing another man drop off his wife sparks a fire of jealousy in San-woo's eyes that we haven't seen before. The next morning at the office, the dynamic shifts. Da Rim tries to thank Ji Hyuk, but he puts his cold CEO mask back on. He reveals that he paid off her entire debt, but there is a catch. In a scene that is both terrifying and darkly funny, he tells her, "Until you pay me back, even your internal organs belong to me." He becomes petty, making her take the stairs instead of the elevator and nitpicking her work. To improve company morale, the team goes on an eco-friendly tree planting trip. Here, the ice begins to melt. Da Rim watches Ji Hyuk tenderly caring for a specific tree, one he planted years ago with his late mother. Seeing his vulnerability, she softens toward him. But the mood flips when the company's hired photographer arrives. It's San-woo. Determined to mark his territory, San-woo plays the role of the, quote, doting husband a little too well. He calls Da Rim honey, wipes dirt off her face, and acts overly affectionate in front of the staff. Ji Hyuk watches this from the sidelines, his blood boiling. He believes the marriage is real, so watching them act so in love is torture for him. He spends the afternoons sulking, throwing angry glances at the happy couple. Night falls at the campsite. Ha-young, a female colleague who has a crush on San-woo, pulls him aside into the shadows. She confesses her feelings and, in a bold move, kisses San-woo. At that exact moment, Ji Hyuk is walking by. He freezes. Suddenly, Da Rim walks toward the scene. Ji Hyuk realizes that if she sees this, her heart will break. Before Da Rim can turn her head and see the betrayal, Ji Hyuk steps in. He grabs her arm, spins her around, and pulls her into a tight, suffocating hug. He buries her face into his chest. Da Rim is shocked, her heart pounding against his. She doesn't know why he is hugging her. But Ji Hyuk's eyes are cold and furious as he stares over her shoulder at the cheating husband, determined to protect Da Rim from the pain, not knowing that the marriage was a lie all along. We start exactly where episode 5 left us. He whisks her away from the scene, leaving Da Rim completely confused. Ji Hyuk lies, claiming he saw a wild animal, but his shaking hands tell a different story. He is furious at Sonu, but even more, he is desperate to protect Da Rim's heart. The next day, Ji Hyuk goes on the offensive. He pulls Ha-young, the woman who kissed Sonu, aside and unleashes his anger. He accuses her of being a homewrecker, destroying a happy family. Poor Ha-young is frustrated. She knows the truth, that the marriage is fake, but she can't reveal Da Rim's secret. So she has to stand there and take the blame, while Ji Hyuk stands tall as the misguided hero, fighting for a marriage that doesn't even exist. Despite the tension, work continues. The team has a massive presentation coming up. Da Rim, wanting to support her boss, gives him a small gift, a 4-leafed clover she found and laminated. It's the same one Ji Hyuk had thrown away earlier, but she saved it. She hands it to him, saying, "You need luck today." Ji Hyuk stares at the clover, realizing that while he is trying to push her away, she is constantly pulling him back in with her kindness. He puts the clover in his pocket and absolutely crushes the presentation. To celebrate their win, the team goes out for drinks, and this is where the walls finally come down. Darim drinks way too much. As the other colleagues leave, she is left alone with Jihak. With her defenses down, she looks him in the eye and drops a bombshell. She tells him, "Stop being so nice to me. You're making me confused." She confesses that his kindness is swaying her heart, making her fall for him, even though she knows she shouldn't. Before Jihak can respond to this shocking confession, she passes out cold on the table. The next morning, the stress of maintaining her lies and the intense workload finally catches up to Darim. She collapses at the office in severe pain. Jihak doesn't hesitate. He rushes her to the hospital himself. While Darim sleeps in the hospital bed, her phone starts ringing. It's Sonu. Jihak looks at the phone, then at the sleeping Darim. The jealousy he has been suppressing explodes. He realizes he is done standing aside. He declines the call.